everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. I feel like it's actually been so long since I've sat down and filmed a haul. As some of you probably know, I went away, I went to Coachella, I went to LA for a little while and it was literally the best time ever. I haven't actually sat down and filmed a haul for well over a month, which is just not like me at all. You guys know I love a haul. We're gonna change that today. We have got a massive pull and bear haul today. And I'm not even joking, this is by far my favourite pull and bear haul I have ever done in my life. This was actually all purchased with my own money as well. So if that doesn't tell you that I'm obsessed with these pieces and obsessed with this brand, I don't know what does. I've honestly got a whole mixture of different things in this haul. I've got some denim pieces. Of course, I've got some cargo trousers. I've got some crochet. I've got some gorgeous summer bits. I have the works for you today. I'm so excited to show you these pieces. I'm so excited to be sat here filming a haul again. Before we get started though, if you haven't already, please do subscribe down below. And make sure you check out my Coachella and LA vlogs as well. I will leave them linked down below. It was the best time ever. You guys have to watch it. It was so much fun. But without further ado, let's crack on into some of these pieces. I'm just too excited. The first thing that I picked up is so not my usual style, but something that I absolutely cannot wait to wear now. It's a denim dress. Now, I'm really here for the whole denim trend coming back. Like, you've got denim jumpsuits, play suits, these little dresses like this. Everything denim on the website that you could possibly want. It's incredible. This is a little strapless bandeau style straight mini denim dress. The material on this is absolutely stunning. Like, it's so thick and such good quality. With the material being this thick, it doesn't have a huge amount of stretch and give overall. So this elasticated bit around the back is honestly a godsend. It does have button down detailing down the front, which you can open if you want to, but they have made our lives that little bit easier by adding a zip down the side. Honestly, such a lifesaver. Like, I would not have been able to get this dress on without this. I did pick this up in 2 different sizes to see which would fit me best. For size reference, I am a size 8, like I'd say a true straight down the middle size 8. I do have a slightly larger chest, I'd say, compared to the average or compared to how they make clothes these days. But I picked this up in a size small and a size medium. And I think the size small was like a size 8 and the size medium was a size 10 to 12. The size small was not gonna go on. Like, it was impossible. There was no way. The size medium, it fitted. I really liked it, but it was very much a kind of relaxed fit. Not too tight, not like skin hugging. It was just very much a loose, casual fit, which I actually didn't mind. Like, I thought it looked quite nice, which is probably normal because going for a medium for me is like sizing up, if that makes sense. But I thought just for the chest part, given that it doesn't have much give and it's not really shaped for boobs, I just had to go for a medium. Like, there was no other way. Definitely size up. Like, that is just my advice. Definitely size up. It is so worth it. No complaints about this at all. In fact, I absolutely love it, especially for spring and summer. Like, name a cuter piece. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. I personally think this would look so good with cowboy boots, and that's how I plan on wearing it. But yeah, just be mindful of the sizing. Right, the next thing I picked up is a pair of parachute pants. Shock. These are actually a pair of white parachute pants, which I do not have a pair of yet. So it was a little bit of an essential for me. For some reason, I picked these up in a large. Not entirely sure why. I think they must have just been the last ones left in stock. The amazing thing about them is that they obviously have this drawstring waist, so I was able to tighten them to the desired fit on my waist. Please don't mind that these are kind of crumpled and in need of an iron. They've literally been sat on my floor since I did the try on clips yesterday. Given the linen style material, it's not great for them. With them being a couple of sizes too big for me, the legs were actually quite baggy, but in such a beautiful way. Like, you guys know I love everything oversized. That includes parachute pants. In fact, I think they look better when they do have that more kind of baggy look to them. Obviously, with the drawstring waist, as I say, you can cinch them to however tight you want. That is the beauty of these. They can be such a cool, like, chill, relaxed fit. And I absolutely love these. I did really have to pull the waist in a substantial amount. They also have the tie detailing at the bottom of the leg as well, so if you did want to cuff them, you absolutely could. If you wanted to wear them more kind of open and flowy like I did in the try on clip, then you can as well. But no, I absolutely love these. I think the style of them is gorgeous. The fit of them, a little bit questionable, obviously because I ordered them too big, but all in all, super happy with them. I feel like you can't go wrong with a pair of white baggy slash loose fitting trousers for summer. They go with so much. Speaking of which, I actually picked up a little crochet top to go with these, and I'm not being funny, but the combination of this crochet top with those parachute pants I've just shown you, elite. Like, I absolutely love these together. This is just a little halter neck crochet crop top. As you can see, it does have this sort of detailing on the bottom, and it's got these little beads attached to it too, which I think is such a cute detailing. It really does give that sort of, I want to say boho, but that's so 2016, but I feel like that's what it is. It definitely gives it a more, I guess, sort of casual daytime feel to it. This is such a gorgeous crochet as well because the holes in it aren't too big, so you can actually get away with not wearing a bra underneath. I feel like some of the crochet that you get these days, especially with more of the like fast fashion websites, the holes are bloody massive. So if you are going braless underneath, you're gonna get some sort of slippage, do you know what I mean? Which is just not what we're looking for at all. This really is so well made. It's super stretchy, obviously, as with all crochet. And another thing that I thought was absolutely adorable were the straps and the hem, sorry. A really well thought out piece, fits super nicely, and I think it was very inexpensive as well. I picked this up in a small and this was $15.99. For a cute little top like this, such a versatile piece, which is everything I'm about at the moment. No complaints, love her. I feel like I'll be wearing it loads. Then I picked up a few pieces from their new collection and collaboration with Wrangler. Now, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Wrangler is sort of a outerwear, outdoorsy style brand, and the quality of these pieces is no joke, honestly. They're all in a gorgeous kind of beige, sand, ivory colour, and they have an element of kind of patchwork to them as well. But the first thing I picked up is this little cargo skirt here. As you can see, it's got the pockets on the outside, which I think is such a cool detailing, kind of if you'd flipped it inside out. Pockets are a little bit darker as well than the actual skirt itself. They're more of a sand colour, whereas the skirt's more of like a white ivory colour. They're embroidered as well with Wrangler. Obviously, as I mentioned, it is a collaboration, and then they do have the Wrangler logo on the button. But the quality of these is absolutely gorgeous. They are denim, and you can get like a matching overshirt, which is something that I picked up, like a denim style jacket. What else did they have? They had like a utility vest, but it was sold out. I was so gutted. I can't wait for it to go back in stock. I will say, as with lots of denim skirts and cargo skirts, it is definitely on the short side. In fact, I'm quite a short girl. I'm about 5'3", and I don't know if I could get away with it if I was much taller, because I'm not joking, it is quite short. That being said, I think it is designed to wear sort of more low-waisted. I had it sort of mid-rise to high-rise, just because that's how I prefer to wear skirts. But if you were to wear it more on the low side, obviously it would then be longer. So completely up to you really with how you want to style it and where you want it to sit on your hips. Obviously that will affect the length. It doesn't have a huge amount of stretch to it, which I'm not gonna lie, does make it ride up a little bit, so you definitely have to be kind of watching out for that. Obviously I mentioned I have the kind of matching denim slash utility jacket, which I will show you in a second. I did want to pick up the little Wrangler top, which is this one here. The cut of this is so flattering on that kind of bra fat section. Honestly, really like this. It's got some, is it called reverse stitching on the outside? Exposed hem, reverse stitching. I think it's exposed hem, to be honest with you. But it's a little vest top like this. As I say, the cut is super flattering on the arms. It's got Wrangler embroidered on the front. I really like that it's embroidered as opposed to kind of just printed on. Adds an element of texture and also just makes something look a little bit more expensive. It's not a super thick material, but it's not see-through whatsoever, which is definitely good. And it's just that perfect length crop to sit just above the skirt that I showed you, or anything else that's like mid-rise to high-rise. It is just a little tank top, so not a huge amount to say about it, but it is the perfect colour to go with the skirt I just showed you, and also the jacket that I am about to show you. This is the jacket here, again from the Wrangler collection. I kind of went a little bit mad, but the whole collection is so good. This is it here. Now again, it's got the same exposed pockets with them being on the outside. They are in a little bit of a darker material too, so very cohesive throughout the entire outfit. Obviously it is ever so slightly cropped as well. It's a really nice length. Sometimes I find with denim jackets they're just a little bit too long, and you kind of lose a little bit of shape with that. This sits, I'd say, just below your waist, so it's not mega cropped, but it does elevate the look a little bit. Same material, same design. As I say, it's got the Wrangler logo on the buttons, and all in all, it's just a gorgeous denim jacket in more of a kind of utility cargo style. I do like the contrasting colours on it. Well, not necessarily contrasting, but the different shades of beige on this. It just adds more depth, and I think it looks really, really good. What I would have maybe liked to see from this is if it was a little bit kind of distressed or frayed or something like that. I feel like that would really add to the whole kind of outdoorsy effect that this is trying to create. But overall, really love it as an outfit. Cannot wait to wear it. I feel like it's so spring summer vibes. Honestly, it's like a one-stop shop on the website. Like, you can pick up these 3 items and that's your whole outfit sorted. Such a slay. I cannot stop saying slay, and it's not cute, it's not ideal. I don't know where it's come from. Since last weekend, it's just, it's all that's coming out of my mouth. No particular reason for it. It's not like I've heard it for the first time and I'm just repeating it and now it's just stuck in my head. Next up, I picked up a trench coat. It is actually very similar to one that I picked up in a recent Boohoo haul, so don't really know what possessed me, but the quality of this is always amazing. I feel like Pull & Bear is one of those places that you can just go to for good quality, reliable, timeless pieces, and that's definitely what this trench coat is. It is a really nice grey colour. I'm really into my greys at the minute, especially with jeans. I feel like this with a white/grey top and a pair of blue jeans, so cute. Honestly, this is just a really good quality trench coat. It's lined on the inside and the material is super, super soft, and then on the outside, I feel like this is probably water resistant or something like that. It's definitely not waterproof, but it does have that sort of feel to it where I don't think you just get absolutely soaking like some of the other trench coats that I do have, to be honest. So that certainly is a very positive point to this. The fit of this on, well, I'm not saying on me in particular, but on someone of my height is so good, because I don't know what it is about fast fashion brands with ridiculously long trench coats, but it's just not the vibe. Like trench coats that literally graze the floor. That's personally not what I'm looking for. I want it to be kind of mid-calf, slightly below the knee, if that makes sense. That is the perfect length. This is exactly what this one is, so perfect. Honestly, could not fault the length on this whatsoever. I picked this up in a size small, but I do think if you want it that little bit less oversized or slightly more fitted, should I say, you could definitely get away with the extra small if you were same size to me. It's got buttons, it's got pockets, it's perfect. And the buttons on it are just, they're like tortoiseshell, but like black and grey, if that makes sense. Not a huge amount to say about it because it is just a classic timeless piece, which you guys know I love, but super well fitting and such good quality. Actually, speaking of good quality basics, I picked up a little strappy top. Now, to me, this looks a little bit like workout material. It's sort of lycra, but it's also sort of that like sculpting Skims material. That's the only way that I really know how to describe it. So comfortable and so flattering. Like, this gave my boobs the best lift ever. Like, no need for a bra, no way in a million years, but such a good quality basic, to be honest with you. I absolutely love it. I wore this with the trench coat and then a pair of jeans, and I think I also showed it to you with a pair of cargos. Those were actually from Luxe to Kill as well, if I'm thinking correctly. But yeah, it's just a little crop top, a little strappy top like this. Really good, really shaping, super flattering, no complaints at all. I picked this up in a size small, and I think it's one of those ones where there was either like small, medium or large. And then finally we have this. Now, I want to say this was the only item that I was ever so slightly disappointed with, just because I'm so used to Pull & Bear's quality being so good, and I feel like this just missed the mark ever so slightly, to be completely honest with you. The colour palette on this, absolutely love. The style, I love. The fit, I loved. It's just the material isn't what I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie, it's very thin for Pull & Bear. And it's kind of more vintage sweatshirt material as opposed to like fluffy on the inside. Can you see that? Does that make sense? Like, it's not soft on the inside, it's not like fleecy or anything like that. It's just very much giving vintage, but without the thickness to it. As I say, the design of it is absolutely gorgeous. It's kind of got this swirl / beige rainbow effect to it. It's obviously a hoodie, and then on the front it says Bahamas. Such a gorgeous colour scheme, as I was saying. I love every single shade that's on here, and I would 100% have kept this if it was just that little bit thicker. But I feel like where it was quite thin, it didn't fit, or it didn't like sit on my body how I'd want a hoodie to sit. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just kind of drooped. looked like it didn't have any like oomph to it. Do you know what I mean? Just not particularly thick or like voluminous, or however you want your hoodie to be. So this is the only item that I was not in love with and that I didn't love the quality of. I guess going into summer, if you're looking for a hoodie that's on the thinner side, something that you're not necessarily gonna overheat in, then this might be a good piece for you. But just for me and what I was looking for from it, it missed the mark. Anyway guys, that is everything that I've got to show you in today's pull and bear video. I feel like I was so rusty filming that, like you would not believe. I just need to get back in the swing of it now. Like, I'm back to real life, back to normality. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please do down below. As I mentioned, I have put out some really fun vlogs recently. I think I've got an LA vlog, I've got a Palm Springs vlog, I've got a Coachella vlog, I've got a Vegas vlog, so definitely make sure you check some of those out. I will leave the series, well, I kind of made it into a mini series, linked below, so make sure you check those out. But that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!